Factorio developer Kovarex is currently under attack by the, as usual, vociferous and carnivorous cancel culture crowd. Echoing recent events with the Five Nights at Freddy's creator, this luckily does not appear to be going in the same direction, as Factorio has received over 300 positive reviews due to this, and has created quite a lot of positive buzz around an already exceptionally excellent game. And on that note as well, down in the comment section you will find a pinned post by me with 2 links to Factorio keys. First come, first serve. I would have got more, but for some reason there is a limitation on how many you can purchase, so 2 is all I could get, unfortunately. I would have bought a hell of a lot more, because my god, this developer gets it. This is a shining example of how a developer needs to react to the cancel culture cancer that is infecting the internet. So, let's have a laudable look at it, shall we? It all started out with this here. Apparently, some guy named Uncle Bob is being promoted by Factorio, and you shouldn't do that because he's a controversial person. Ah yes, a controversial person. As someone who has been frequently granted the honour of that title myself, I know exactly what that means. Diddly, dick, squat, and nada, beyond the fact that you've pissed off all the right people. And what is the developer's response to this? Take the cancel culture mentality and shove it up your ass. Yes, 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 and thrice times yes. That is exactly the response. Simply just tell them to go the hell away. No, we are not going to indulge your cancel culture nonsense. And furthermore as well, this here, brilliant. Absolute brilliant response. Though, bearing in mind, this happened on Reddit, and so the comment was removed by the Reddit moderators for a personal attack. Take the cancel culture mentality and shove it is a personal attack according to, of course, as usual, Reddit, a censorious hellhole of darn near unequal proportions. You then got back double into it though. Kovarex, on reference to the Uncle Bob thing, I won't even search him up. You know why? Because I don't care at all. I don't care if he cheats on his wife, is a bigot, or pays proper tips in a restaurant. These things are simply not relevant. If Stalin had a good write-up on programming, would linking that be dangerous? Because people might read it, start liking him, thus start liking communism, and the inevitable mass murder that follows? Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Why the hell should a video game developer care one iota about the personal or political opinions of others? It's none of their business. It's none of their business to engage in it. It's not for their benefit whatsoever. And no matter what opinion somebody holds, even somebody like Stalin, so what? So goddamn what? Thus, Stalin commented, is this how little we trust other individuals when it comes to access to information? I personally trust my readers to have the ability to create their own opinions instead of blindly following whatever says the person they like. Fantastic. And of course, this being Reddit, nobody understands. Giving bigots and racists a platform despite being racist and bigot lets him do harmful things. Ah yes, harmful things. Because again, whilst the developer might think that humans are intelligent enough to see racism and bigotry and go, no, this guy's like, no, that's a naturally occurring term. I'll be infected, you see, it is a disease. Though, I am entirely in favor of being bigoted towards SJWs, because there is no more intolerant group of people than them, as again, roundly and thoroughly demonstrated for the billionth time, perhaps? I mean, we are just past the last case of SJW bigotry, where a person's political donations is enough to send threats to him, send threats to his pregnant wife, to try and drive him off the internet, and cancel him from his own game. Oh yes, absolutely be bigoted to SJWs. As Karl Popper says, if they reject the argument and reach for the pistol or the fist, you gotta reject them hard. And then, of course, they started digging through his entire history, because there's gotta be something here to cancel him for, and they found a Reddit post 3 years old, in which he said, statutory rape, a new SJW term? Okay, that's a bad take. I mean, I don't know what this is reference to. Male teacher principal rape, something, female teacher student and has sex with male student. Of genitals attached to the adult in this situation. Hell, I agree. Okay, right, bad take. And the best part is, how is this being interpreted? Of course, now he's pro-rape, you see. This is pro-rape. 3 years old. I repeat, be bigoted to the SJW, because they sure as hell are gonna be to you. And of course, Factorio's proper response, I'm really happy for the free ads we are getting. Thank you for that. This is delicious. Man, it buoys the soul. It buoys. English is a difficult language. It encourages. It is so encouraging to see this. Holy shit, seeing a developer just walk into the eye of the storm and say, no, screw you, go away, my game, my say-so. Fantastic. And he is thoroughly rewarded for it too. Recent reviews, 366 positive, contra 58% negative. The best the SJWs could manage. And what reviews too? Developer is pro-racism? If that isn't something that bothers you, the game is fun, I guess. Pro-racism. Again, not caring about somebody's political opinion, not giving a shit about them. Racist. This echoes the Scott Cawthorn thing so thoroughly. A person who makes the specific point, I don't care about your sexuality, your race, your skin color, all of that. Irrelevant, I treat people like people, racist bigot. Because, again, SJWs, there are no more intolerant group of people damn near through history, frankly. I think they give most authoritarian regimes a run for their money. Let's see if there are any other fun ones here. Again, just pure positive. Nobody's giving a shit about this. Let's see some of the other negatives ones, shall we? Go away. I had a lot of fun with the promo pass, but Developer Codex has shown themselves to be a bigot. I would not recommend supporting the game with this in mind. All the future punctures, real unfortunate. I will say, support everything they do. In fact, I shall make it a point of pride to do now. Again, if they had more keys, I'd sell them. In fact, developer, if you see this, tell me how I can buy another 10 keys, and I'll do it. Dev whines about cancel culture over the gentlest criticism, as he writes a negative review for a game he's played for 925 hours. Cancel culture is a myth. Goddamn nonsense. Game is fine, I love it. Don't support callbacks are one of the devs. What the dev needs to understand is that actions have consequences. Yes, being intolerant bigots, in other words, SJWs, will cause you to get hated by literally everyone, and will see you ritualistically humiliated on the internet, like right now, for example. Disgusting dev, just look at the recent reviews to see what's happening. Yep, I can definitely see what's happening. It's not difficult. In fact, it paints a pretty goddamn picture that I do not think I will ever get enough of. Don't support bigots. Do. Anyone who's bigoted to SJWs, in fact, pay them twice, like I just did. Hell, I pay them in triplicate now, because of course I already own the game. While the game is quite fun, I don't suggest buying it because the developers have openly expressed repeatedly some extremely terrible views, such as degrading women or openly defending statutory rape. Holy shit. Again, I remind you of the previous point. During sales month, truth becomes a remarkably pliant concept. from one silly take where it's like, he probably just doesn't know it's statutory rape. Okay, what does that mean? That's a legalistic term. Is this in some new SJW bullshit? And considering how often they redefine terms, I wouldn't be bloody surprised. And no, that is now defending rape. He's now pro-rape for this. Holy shit. The idiocy of these people. So, I encourage you all, if you don't own Factorio, check it out. Consider picking it up. It is a fantastic game. In fact, I wasn't going to do a funny style review on Factorio because there's Victoria coming up, so I got to do one of Victoria 2. I already got one Oxygen Not Included, and frankly, I feel like everything has been said about Factorio. It's just a fantastic game, but gotta add that to the list now. Gotta give it all the positive PR I can, and I encourage you all to do the same as well. Send well wishes to the developers, contact them on Twitter, send them emails. Write a positive review if you already own the game. Back them up, because these are good people right here. Absolutely. Upvote videos defending them. Like, comment, and subscribe. I do need to shill that more often. I told myself, promised myself I would, but I always get carried away. Anywho, Factorio, fantastic game. Fully recommended. Until next time, I've been Arch. Thank you all very much for watching, and thank you, Factorio developer, for being such a badass. Have a good day.